Hi everyone, it's Jen in the kitchen. I was in the mood for Thai food and something curry with coconut milk and red curry paste, and so I decided I was going to make a noodle bowl. So I went around and looked for some recipes, and this is what I came up with. So it's a new one to me, but we'll learn it together. It is one pot Thai chicken noodle soup. So we're gonna get started, and I've already prepped all of my vegetables. As you can see here, there's lots of vegetables, coconut milk, mushrooms, cauliflower, red pepper, cilantro, which I love. And we're gonna start by turning this soup pot on. There's also chicken in this. And I have two big chicken breasts, boneless, skinless, and I have cut them down the horizon line as they instructed. So they're thin, so they're gonna cook pretty quick in a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. There we go. This is a heavy-handed tablespoon. Okay, we're gonna let that heat up, and we are going to brown the chicken on both sides just for a couple of minutes, like 2 minutes apiece. So I'm gonna get a plate out here because we're gonna pull that right out of there after that happens. So it was an absolutely beautiful day here. I hope everybody got outside and did something fun in their yards or at the park or a bike ride. I could not get enough of this beautiful day until it turned gray, but it's still warm. So I'm just gonna dice up these carrots, which I haven't done yet. Oh, CB hears CB hears me cutting carrots. She knows that means there's something for her. Right, CB? She loves the ends of carrots. How could I deny her? Here, Seebs. Oh, she's getting slow in her old age. So we're just gonna dice up these, or chop up these carrots. It said 2 medium carrots, and I had probably 1 smallish medium carrot and 3 kind of little medium carrots, so I'm doing 4 carrots. Because you know I love putting extra vegetables in. So, get these chopped, and my oil should be heating up. We'll get that chicken in there. This is a quick soup. It says it should only take 30 minutes, and I've already prepped everything, so I'm thinking it shouldn't take too long to pull this together. And if this is a good curry flavor, I will be so thrilled. There's this gang panang dish that I get at our local Thai restaurant, Saks, and it's so good I could just drink all the sauce. I get it with a fish. Now it's already told me if I was using Thai Kitchen red curry paste that I could go heavy on it because apparently it's not quite as spicy. And I don't like super, super spicy. I like tasty spicy. Dave likes super spicy, and we got Indian food last night, and they gave him little deadly red peppers, which he enjoyed, and Nick tried too, which he did not enjoy. Here, CD. And I did not try. Ready, CB? Come on, you gotta make one. Ready? Oh, my old girl, she's getting old. Okay, I think this is hot, so we're gonna put, so I've got 4 pieces of chicken. It's actually just 2 breasts, because I cut them in half. We're just gonna cook them for a couple minutes. And approximately 2 minutes aside. All right, pretty quick. Have a little tonic and lime because it's Saturday night and I'm cooking, and I put on a fancy Thai shirt, so I'm having a party in the kitchen. I'm wiggling these around because they're sticking a tad. CD, I've got more. Oh, you caught that one. Also, another thing I had not done yet is I need to do a fresh grate of ginger, 1 tablespoon. So I'm just gonna grate that up. I think I'm gonna go pretty small on this. I'm also cooking with fish sauce tonight, and I don't think I've cooked with fish sauce. Everybody promises it won't taste fishy, so I'm gonna try it. Ah, that's a good tablespoon. I love the smell of fresh ground ginger. Flip these babies over. This guy needs a little bit, he needs to be more in the middle. I also got some rice noodles we're gonna cook with. This should be really delicious. It looks so beautiful with the color of the curry, kind of that creamy red curry color, and bright lime in there, and then the red peppers and the cilantro. I'm pretty excited about this. I wasn't really thinking soup. I don't like that they call it soup, because when I get that at a Thai restaurant, it doesn't feel like a soup. It feels more like a, I don't know. There's like lots of stuff in there. Maybe because it's creamy because of the coconut milk. But that's what they called it, so we're going with it. We're gonna pull it. It's not cooked all the way through, but that's not what they call for. I'm gonna add another tablespoon of olive oil. We're gonna let that heat up just a little bit, and then we're gonna add our carrots and onions. Was 1 onion. Okay. And we're gonna saute these for 3 minutes. Here, Stevie. Sit. 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 Good girl. Good girl. Oh, no, here, pig. So if I think about the best thing I ever ate, it was actually in Thailand, and it was a curry noodle dish. And it was on the side of the road. We had gone on a really long bike excursion, and it was in kilometers, and I don't do kilometers, so it ended up being like 8 hours long, which I didn't prepare for. But on the side of the road at around lunchtime, we stopped at this little shack, and I didn't know what to get, so I asked our guide, you know, what should I get? What's the best thing here? And he said, get this. So I got it, and it was the best thing I ever ate. It was this bowl of curry and noodles, and I was in heaven. But it was in Thai, so I couldn't even like jot it down, and I couldn't pronounce it. So my quest now is to recreate it, and it's not gonna happen. I'm thinking. Oh well. All right, now we're going to add, I think that's about 3 minutes. Now we're gonna give it another minute. But we can open this up. We're gonna add about 1/4 cup of the red curry paste. If you haven't cooked with this, it's good to have a jar of this in your house for such an occasion. heavy on it because I do love curry. So if you're using a spicier red curry paste, then you use less. And they gave a couple brands. Okay, so we're gonna throw that in. And we're gonna throw our garlic in, which was 4 cloves of garlic. Oh, I think our garlic went in with our onions. See, Lovey! I guess it's in there. And we're gonna stir that around. Oh, it's already starting to smell good. See what happens when I pre-prep? I got my similar colored vegetables too close to each other. I'm sure it will not alter the flavor of my meal. I'm kind of scraping the bottom of this bowl as we go. And I have it kind of on a medium high-ish heat. I'd be so excited to have a couple of good curry dishes under my belt. Okay, so and what we're going to do next is we're going to add the chicken back into the pot. That was a pretty short break for the chicken, huh? Might as well get these juices in here too. Chicken's back in, but it's coming back out again, so don't get too comfortable with the chicken in there. Okay. Now we're going to add the chicken broth. So it has 5 cups of chicken broth, and so we're making some exceptions because I had a cup of chicken broth, or chicken stock, and then I had a Thai curry stock, or I had a vegetable stock. So I really wasn't sure which way to go. So I think I'm going Thai curry. Seems to be a fitting reason to open it up. So in these times, you just kind of make do with what you got, and we'll see what happens. And if it's good, I'll have to remember to put it on my recipe book. Okay. And we're also going to add coconut milk. We have 2 cans of coconut milk. Oh my gosh, I love coconut milk. A second. Okay. 2 cans of coconut milk. Oh, that was good coconut milk, yeah. And we're also going to add soy sauce. 2 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce.
That was actually a bad move.
We've got some fish sauce. We've got 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. I gotta crack this open. I bought it for some reason
Really careful here.
long ago and then abandoned whatever recipe it was I was gonna make. So I was thrilled to find it, that I didn't have to buy a specialty item. Holy cow. Let me in. There we go. Okay, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. Which I'm not really sure what it is.
Chop. Chop.
Okay, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. All right, so it called for kefir leaves, which are lime leaves, and my chef's sister told me that I could use lime zest instead, and that's what I'm doing because you have to order the kefir leaves on line, and you can go to the store and pick up a lime. So that's what we're doing. So for kefir leaves, it wanted
That was game.
let's see,
That was my losing move.
5 to 6 kefir leaves. I don't know. So we're gonna just zest a lime in there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, move the less take. Sure.
That seems about right, don't you think?
Sure.
I like getting permission from an authoritative cooking person who tells me it's okay to substitute something. Makes me brave.
That was really good game. I held up great. It was great. Lining pop guns up was fantastic. And I wanted to make sure that you move quicker than I could look through like what you could do to be the right thing there.
Okay, brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Very interesting. A lot of things I don't usually use in a soup. Kind of excited about that. Basil. They call it for dry basil, and I even had fresh basil. Well, maybe I'll put some of that fresh basil on top. But I will listen to what they said. A tablespoon of dry basil. Okay. Salt and pepper. Half a teaspoon of each. Okay, and we're going to stir this up. We're going to bring it to a boil, and then we're going to simmer it for 15 minutes or until the chicken is tender enough for us to shred. Oh, it's starting to smell. It smells, definitely smell the coconut milk in there. Oh, and actually they also said I could put in some sriracha for a little bit more heat, which I think I'm going to do. Okay, so we're going to bring this up to a boil, let all those flavors meld together. Okay, we've brought our chicken in our soup up to a boil and let it simmer for 15 minutes. And now we're going to pull that chicken out and let it rest until we can handle it, and we're going to shred it up. Said you could chop it up into, chunks too, but I think shredding sounds prettier for this soup. So that's the direction we're going. And while that's cooling off, we are going to add some vegetables. We're going to add our mushrooms, 8 ounces of shermini mushrooms. We're going to add our red peppers and our cauliflower that I have previously chopped. Oh, this is going to have so many good veggies in it. I'm kind of excited about that. And our noodles. So these rice noodles, they wanted them chopped up. So I broke them up. They don't want long noodles. I kind of broke up 3 ounces of the rice noodles, kind of just snapped them in half, and those are going in too. I'm going to give that a stir so they don't stick together. Okay, we're going to simmer that for about 5 minutes. You want the noodles a little under al dente because they're going to finish cooking even once the soup is removed from the stove. So I'm going to start shredding that chicken over here. Let me get a fork and see if we can start shredding. Okay, so that has cooked for 5 minutes, and we are going to add in the shredded chicken, the cilantro, and the lime juice, and the sriracha. So I'm still working on shredding my chicken. Apparently, they're fast chicken shredders. I am not. But I got a lot of it shredded. So we'll throw that in. I'll work on my last little piece here. Here seems. All right, Ping. Ping likes chicken too. Here, Ping. Chicken. That's why people chop their chicken instead of shred it. It takes 2 seconds to chop the chicken and considerably longer to shred. But I think it's going to be prettier. Okay. Throw the rest of this chicken in. We're going to throw in the cilantro with 1/4 cup. I love cilantro. And 2 to 3 tablespoons of lemon or lime. So I have some fresh limes here. Our little zested one. These are actually pretty juicy limes, which I'm excited about. I'm gonna do 3 halves. I think that'll be good. And then we're gonna throw in a little sriracha. And I said 1 to 2 teaspoons of sriracha. 1.5 teaspoons. All right. Zhuzh. I think that'll do it. I'm gonna turn the heat off. Let me get some of this in a bowl for you. Oh, that looks really good. Little extra cilantro, little wedge of lime, and one more thing. Gonna get a couple peanuts here and crush them on top because it called for it. I'm shelling them myself. I was ill prepared for the nut. Yes, I have stolen the squirrel nuts for the top of our soup, but they'll be none the wiser.
Over.
Just slicing these up a little bit. And right on top. Oh, does that look good? Can you see it? I'll take a picture of it. I hope everybody has a great Saturday night. I think the weather's going to be good tomorrow too. So yay, spring weather. Thanks for watching, and any comments or questions, I'm happy to answer. Have a great day. Bon appetit.